Making her mark LE. Royal Family News latest. Meghan Markle radiated pure love in united front with Prince Harry during Invictus Games. Greetings from Royal Family led my channel. Meghan Markle radiated pure love as she and Prince Harry presented a unified face at the Invictus Games. The Sussexes have been beaming the entire time they have been in Germany this week. The Suits star was spotted participating in a large group wave while seated on the bleachers at an Invictus Games wheelchair basketball play. One supporter wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, that the Duchess was radiating nothing but pure love at the occasion. At the conclusion of the game, the Duchess and her husband were seen posing for pictures with spectators. What kind of ties does Lady Margarita Armstrong-Jones have to the aristocracy? The second Earl of Snowdon, David Armstrong-Jones, and his estranged wife Serena are the parents of Lady Margarita. Additionally, she is the late Princess Margaret's sole granddaughter. At Westminster St. Margaret's Church in October 1993, David and Serena Stanhope exchanged vows. However, a spokeswoman revealed that the pair had divorced in 2020 after 26 years of marriage. In terms of succession, Lady Margarita is currently 26th in line after her elder brother, Charles Armstrong-Jones, who is Trevor Engelson, Meghan Markle's ex-husband. On October 23, 1976, Trevor Engelson was born in New York. Film producer and literary manager Robert Pattinson, who starred in the 9/11 romantic film Remember Me, is Meghan's ex-husband. In addition to other projects, Engelson produced the TV programs Heathers and Snowfall. Everyone who supports the royal family agrees on the Sussexes' closeness. As Prince Harry and Meghan Markle put on a second show of unity at the Invictus Games yesterday, royal fans are speculating about the couple's closeness. As they walked onto the basketball court, the Duke and Duchess clasped hands as enthusiastic Invictus Games spectators applauded. A supporter wrote, "Always holding hands. I really love this. Prince Harry and Meghan are a power couple," and another said, "Look at how happy they are. Their enthusiasm spreads easily." Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Photos show Harry and Meghan beaming as they reconnected at the Invictus Games. This week, as the royal couple was reunited in Germany, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were beaming on stage. Meghan, who arrived a few days after her husband, took a flight from Lax to join Harry at the 2023 Invictus Games. Meghan was pictured sans her wedding band. Meghan Markle was seen laughing by Prince Harry's side in Germany sans her engagement ring once more. At an Invictus Games wheelchair basketball play, the Duchess of Sussex wore white shorts, a jacket, and showed off her 1,200 pounds channel heels and 280 pounds Givenchy belt. But keen-eyed admirers realized that her diamond engagement ring was missing. While Meghan linked hands with Harry at the celebration, the magnificent sparkler, which Prince Harry himself designed, was nowhere to be found. It contains two of the late Princess Diana's diamonds. Prince Harry after his military service. At the Invictus Games, Prince Harry spoke about returning from combat. The 38-year-old prince said, "I've discussed one experience there because I want to inspire others to discuss theirs. Although I observed many of injuries, I was really lucky not to have been hurt. If we could all spend the rest of our lives in uniform, we would, but sometimes we have to put the uniform away due to injuries." He continued, "We want to provide these individuals the opportunity to continue serving, and that service extends beyond simply donning a uniform through the Invictus Games. At the time, I didn't realize how significant it would be for me to be a part of this community and to hear these stories, similar stories, of how people experience things." Despite Meghan being late to the party, Harry and her appear happy and relaxed to be back together. According to a body language expert, Meghan and Harry appeared happy to be reunited during the Invictus Games yesterday. In an interview with Fabulous, Judy James said, "They both seem pleased, and she appears very relaxed and even relieved to be there with him in these images. But there are none of the kind of passion signals or continual touch and handhold that we're used to seeing from them when they appear as a pair." Although there is a sense that Meghan is late to the party that he and the audience have been enjoying for a few days, and that she likely needs to play catch-up, Harry's glow of pride implies that he is pleased to have Meghan back by his side once more. Meghan's body language makes it very apparent that she is not backing down from Invictus or abandoning the brand connection in order to watch Harry handle the games on his own. Awkward, as they rejoin on stage, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle give away information about their relationship, an analyst argues. After flying to Germany to attend the remaining Invictus Games, Meghan Markle was reunited with Prince Harry. The Duchess of Sussex spoke at a private reception hours after arriving, and a body language expert has commented on how the pair interacted with one another, particularly their absence of PDAs. The Duchess addressed the competitors and their families during her 2-minute statement while Harry stood next to her on stage. She apologized for being 3 days late. There are no romantic PDAs between them like last year's kiss, Judah James said to Fabulous, and Harry's hand clasp in front of his torso does suggest some inner anxiety or awkwardness as he listens to her speak, although he was clearly revved up by the audience and their interreactions with him. The body language expert noted that Meghan seemed relieved to be with her husband, nevertheless. Reasons for why Prince Harry founded the Invictus Games. After visiting the U.S. Warrior Games in 2013, a sporting competition for disabled service members, Prince Harry was moved to develop the games. When the games initially began, Prince Harry made the following statement: "I have seen firsthand how the power of sport can positively impact the lives of wounded, injured, and ill servicemen and women in their road of recovery. I believe it can have a long-lasting impact on the well-being of those who have served their nations so bravely," the organizer of the event said. "I am extremely proud that we are bringing an event like this to the UK for the first time." At the Invictus Games, Harry compares himself to JFK and tries to speak German. In his opening remarks at the Invictus Games without Meghan Markle, Prince Harry compared himself to U.S. President John F. Kennedy and attempted to speak German. The 38-year-old Duke of Sussex, who was speaking in Dusseldorf, added a new twist to President Kennedy's iconic Ich bin ein Berliner remark from his speech in West Berlin in 1963, which was given during the Cold War. Harry instead referred to the host city as Ich bin ein Dusseldorfer to the cheering crowd. Harry and Meg arrived in the U.S. when, in January 2020, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry made the announcement that they will be stepping down from their roles as senior members of the royal family. Between November 2019 and January 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, along with their son Archie, spent 6 weeks in Canada. They left Archie in the care of a nanny as they briefly returned to the UK to negotiate the terms of their abdication of their royal duties before returning to Vancouver Island. However, the coronavirus epidemic accelerated their preparations to relocate, and they moved to Malibu in March to avoid the USA and Canada's borders closing for all but essential travel. Still, Harry cares about his UK family. A royal expert said that although the Duke of Sussex considers the US to be home after moving there in 2020, he still cares about his UK family and wants his kids to interact with their relatives. According to Jenny Bond, Harry has stated that he now considers the United States to be his home. He must surely miss having so many of his pals around. People's loyalties have shifted, and they now support either William or Harry. He obviously no longer sees his old buddies because he now lives thousands of miles away, she said. But Harry is far from being a heartless person. He has written about how he longs for the days when his family was content and together. So he does have UK family ties, and I'm sure he wants his kids, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, to spend time with their young cousins and learn more about their roots. However, I don't believe that the two families will come together just for the benefit of the kids. Before that can happen, the grown-ups must come to an agreement, and there is little indication that will happen anytime soon.